States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I apologize to everybody out there that we're late. Mr. Lego, could you please take roll call?
Yes, sir, Mr. President. Mrs. Dissing.
Here.
Dr. Klein.
Present.
Mr. Chasick. Here. Dr. Costo is absent this evening. Mr. Leonard.
Here.
Mr. Matarazzo.
Here.
Mr. Nemec.
Here.
Mr. Petrucci.
Here.
Mr. Stovar.
Here.
You have a quorum, Mr. President.
Thank you, Mr. Lego.
You're welcome.
Special reports. WIU number 7, Mr. Leonard.
Okay, there were no meetings in July for either IU or either place, so I won't have any reports till September.
All right, thank you, Mr. Leonard. Executive session. Tonight, the board met for executive sessions on August 4th at 5:45 p.m. to discuss personnel and attorney confidential legal matters. Information, Dr. Harris.
All right, thank you, Mr. Nemec. Probably should have done the first one prior to the start of the meeting, but as you know, one of our coaches passed away of our 9th grade team suddenly and unexpectedly, TJ Detroff, so we're gonna just have a moment of silence for his honor and his memory.
You said that Chief Warner made a report on that. How'd she get hurt? She won?
Thank you. And also, we don't have any updates. As you know, there was a house fire today in Timber Ridge Court. It does impact some of our students. So as we get more information, if we're doing a collection or any updates on the status, we will pass it out. And today, we have 2 visitors that normally they ask us the questions, but we get to ask them the questions. So they're in the other seat now. Over the years, and this is my 18th year here, and I have to say, it was an honor for the person who covered most of my press, probably about 90% of it, to be Georgia Boring and her son Chip. I have to say, I have never had a classier newspaper reporter. I always felt that Georgia was very fair, she was honest, and she was committed to getting as much pictures of our students and much PR of our students out there to the public. If there is something we were doing in the school, you just tell Georgia. In earlier years she came out with Chip, or even the later years we had a sense, but we were very fortunate to have a lot of publicity for our children, because I have to tell you, that goes a long way. One time when my son, or 1 or 2 times, were pictured from a group event and they were doing something, I still have those pictures, and each one displayed it at the graduation that they made the paper. And what an honor and what a gift that was, because it really means something for the kids and their families. So as a father, I also thank you for providing an opportunity for my kids. And today, I know we can say tons about you, but is there anything from the board? Does anyone want to share something?
I personally would like to say thank you very much to Georgia and family. Over the years, you were the most fair, honest, square reporter, affiliate I ever dealt with. You're the only one towards the middle or end of my career I even wanted to talk to, because anytime you told them something, that isn't what happened in the newspapers many times, not all the time. You were always very accurate, very good. You were the best. And I mean that. Thank you. And family. So, good job.
It's gonna be a terrible act to follow. It was devastating when the word was the paper had sold and we would have a Penn Trafford News. I was like, can't happen. And truly grateful that it's gonna continue, and I'll say continue your legacy, because you'll still be identified with them. Yep, I'll keep it within the family, and so glad that you're still with us.
Well, I think it's very important for a community to have a paper. And when I was a little girl and my father started one, and he came from Pitcairn, and in Pitcairn we actually had 2.
This is television,
One up at Millwood,
right?
and that's how all the towns were. And now we're down to 1 or 2.
Right.
And no one knows what goes on around there at all.
It's a highlight. Every Monday I go to, where I get my, every Monday, that's what I look forward to going and picking up. And the paper, you put so many, again, with Colleen, you guys have put so many pictures of Penn Trafford activities. Other school districts have been envious. I know that.
Well, we appreciate what you people do. We couldn't come out and take all those.
Yeah.
It's really easy for you to do them and send them to us, and the people, they appreciate it.
Yes.
So you say Chip is still gonna be actively involved and he'd be coming to our meetings and so forth?
I watch your meetings if I can't attend them.
Well, I mean, but you still will be recording and you'll be our, cause you guys did an excellent job of it, excellent, fair.
And I have
They
to
were
say,
everywhere.
that's a benefit
Yeah.
of us going online, because when you have multiple meetings, you can always catch us later on the next day.
Yeah, you all were everywhere. I see you at the fall festival, I see you at the different school activities, and always very easy to talk to. I always enjoyed seeing Georgia. I didn't talk to Chip so much, I talked to Georgia many times.
Well, we cover all Penn Trafford, and we cover all of Franklin region.
Yes.
That's a big area.
Like I said, all the news up to date, and always appreciate it. And I do always remember you was telling me and my little boys, at that time they were little, they're always my little boys, but you started when you was 4, helping your dad roll newspapers? 6? Okay. 6 years old.
You started at 6 years old?
You'll take care of it.
You learn to run a line type machine, you learn to run a press, whatever it was.
And you may or may not remember my years working for Murraysville way back when. You guys were always good there too.
Yep.
You're always accurate and good and Johnny on his spot.
So how many years total was it then you had?
Well, I turned 84 this past month, and I started helping my dad when I was 6.
So 78
I
years?
did take a period of time out, then I still live here, so I taught school. So, because I am a school teacher, and I did run the preschool.
Okay.
But I always worked with newspaper. It was a family business. It was like, I used to tell people, it's like growing up on a farm. It doesn't make any difference what you do. The chickens need to be fed, or the cows need to be milked, you go do it. And that's what it was like in our family. No one debated who or how, you just got it done.
Where's the headquarters gonna be still, Murraysville?
He's still looking.
Yeah, the building we're in, we use an office, and Mary downstairs to address papers, and there's a couple rooms, but we don't use that whole place, and we certainly don't need to be on Route 20, because our backyard is. So it'll be.
Well, before we
Yeah,
close.
hold on, Matt.
go ahead.
Congratulations.
Yes.
I had suggested to Matt all the way back in June when we first heard that news that we should honor you guys somehow. The amount of time that you guys have put into the community, whether it be Penn Trafford or Franklin, is amazing. And I'm very proud that you guys covered both of the areas as long as you guys did. It's such a legacy. I'm glad that it'll continue. From your dad and your family. It's very nice that it's got a happy ending. Not too many things have a happy ending anymore. But I'm glad to get to congratulate you both in person. You know, so congratulations. I'm glad it continues, and you guys have a lot to be proud of.
Thank you.
Yep.
And my final question.
I'd like to
before
mention-
Nick says, go on, Nick.
I'll,
Go on.
I'll discuss this for the first board member and also the Trafford Rec Board member. Chip, and your papers, and I say this all the time in a public meeting, has always been very fair, and in all the 28 auctions, super supportive. We could have never made thousands of dollars without your paper, and I'm glad you're still in existence. Thank you.
Yep.
And I still remember the title of your last auction.
Yeah.
Remember, Going, Gone. That was good.
That's true.
What was your favorite story in all these years? 78, whatever years, how many? What stands out as your highlight of everything you covered? What was,
I don't know, we went everywhere, you know, we covered both school districts. We had to make.
What's
sure
at
we
10
had
o'clock
somebody
next
from
Monday?
the school district, and we
I
went
have to
all
go.
over.
I'll go to help her. She, oh,
We spent my, the new guy bought us out, he's down
What was your most challenging moment?
I don't know that we have. Maybe just find it all the time and, that's the biggest problem. Out there getting some money from advertising so we can support,
Well, I wish you have a very long, happy, healthy retirement.
Amen.
as soon as it starts.
Well, you're gonna get a good gift tonight because this is gonna be a short meeting. So let's see if we can do it in a couple minutes.
Dr.
I'll-
Oh, you give more information? I had something I wanted to throw out.
No, you go ahead.
I just wanted to give a shout out, a high five to our custodians and maintenance people. Mrs. Ising and I are both school walkers, and we see all that they do. And when you come back to school, don't realize things that have been scrubbed, polished, waxed. It's amazing, and it's embarrassing. But they're turning desks upside down to scrape gum off the tables in our high school. Wonder why we don't want kids chewing gum. But they're doing so much, and they really need to be recognized and thanked for a wonderful job both custodians and maintenance do here. So I just want to pass that on.
All right, I would turn it over to Mr. Nemec for recognition of visitors, but we do not have any.
Not here tonight.
So then next week, under athletics and extracurricular, we're gonna have you approve employee fall athletics and year-round extracurricular personnel. And we're gonna have you approve the volunteer coaches. Under budget and finance, we're gonna ask you to approve the contribution to area libraries, adopt a resolution of the dissolution of PTARC. Under buildings and grounds and safety, we're gonna approve substitute custodians. Under employee relations, negotiations, transportation, we're gonna ask you to approve the bus drivers and monitors, as we do every year. Under food service, we're gonna ask you to approve the cafeteria personnel, adopt a free and reduced lunch program resolution, approve the milk supplier. Under personnel and curriculum, it is an action item, so is that correct?
Mr.
Yes.
Chess.
So I'll let Mr. Nemec call on.
Thank you, Mr. Koska. Oh, yeah, Mr. Koska.
Mr. Kasic.
Mr. Kacha, oh, jeez.
I threw you off when I jumped in.
All right, move to employ the following personnel. New employment is continued upon the receipt of all necessary documentation and the acceptance of Act 34, 151, and 114 waivers from the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania within 30 days as listed.
We'll have a second.
Second.
Question?
Question?
Question being called for. This will be a roll call vote. All in favor of the motion, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. Motion is carried.
That's all, Mr. President.
And so next week, we're doing the designation. Next week, we're gonna ask you to approve, to designate the official raters, approve staff assignments, approve the student handbooks, approve the substitute teachers and support personnel, approve personnel agenda, issue professional contracts, approve educational service agreement, and approve the media access physician, medical access physician. I'm sorry. Under policy, public relations, legislative Title II, we're gonna tentatively approve board policies and admin regulations. Under taxes, insurance, and census, we're gonna approve the award athletics, sports insurance, and that is all I have for next week.
All right, with that being said, do I have a motion to adjourn?
Before we adjourn, Matt, you had stated that there was stuff here in UPMC. I don't see any.
Jim, do you have what UPMC, do you?
Unfortunately, I left it here after the meeting, and it's not here. That next year, starting now, UPMC will be our trainers. It won't be through Independence, it'll be through UPMC. There won't be many adjustments, to be quite honest. It's gonna be a smooth transition. We'll have the same trainers. Matt and Colleen will still be the trainers, except they will be employed now by UPMC, not by Excella. And had a nice meeting today, and it seemed like it'll be a very easy transition. So very happy for them, and they're happy to be with us.
And you know what they passed out? I can see and give a copy to the board, because I know you told us earlier it was left on the table.
Yeah,
I
there
haven't
was
seen
like
it.
2 pages, and
I would like to.
they were laid here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Carrie has it.
Carrie has it? And I'll let Carrie know that we need it for next week.
Yes, please.
Okay.
Motion.
Motion, all in favor,
Second.
say it. Aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
Me.
Meeting adjourned.